Good morning, everyone. This is Jomar Hilario, and if you can hear me, please type in the business you are interested in being in. If you can hear me, type in the chat room the business that you are interested in be working in or setting up, or actually the business where you are already involved in. If you are a virtual assistant, there's got to be some business out there you're interested in that you may or may not be working already. So please type that in so we can begin. Okay. So tonight the topic is how to get a better slice of the market and get more customers for your business. This is a webinar that will benefit both a business owner and a virtual assistant who serves that business owner. Take note that if you don't have a business, you should be listening to this one. If you have a business, you should be listening to this webinar. I normally give this kind of information in my marketing success formula program. That's an 80,000 peso program normally. But I'm going to show you what happens in that program tonight. And I would like you to congratulate yourself. Alam niyo kung bakit? You're here. And this is for free. And I'm pretty sure those people who are not here are going to miss out on a lot because I'm going to teach you how to make companies pay you more. Is that a good thing? Say yes or no. Do you want companies to pay you more? Any company, actually. We're not thinking of a specific company. Any company, especially if you are a virtual assistant or you want to work from home, and yet you always tell yourself, I don't seem to have the talent that can, give me more money as a virtual assistant. Well, today's webinar is going to give you that. Okay? The talent, the thinking. A short introduction to tonight. One of the benefits of working at home, which is what I do, no, is having the time to think. Totoo lang, you think it's all cars and dream vacations and time sa beach and stuff like that. Actually, it's more of the time to actually think and time to contemplate and reflect. That's such a big benefit that most people don't have. However, how can you put that in Facebook, no? You can see cars in Facebook and say, wow, ang galing, you succeeded. Ganyan. Because you are a successful person because you have a nice car. Ganyan ang ginagawa. You know why they do that? I don't do that. They do that because people are programmed to value things. Unfortunately, things go away. But time, if you use it well, like you use it to reflect and use it to think, can really, really give you tons and tons and tons and tons of advantage in life. When I say life, I mean generally everything about life. Hindi lang basta-basta pera lang. It will give you tons of money. Given the time to reflect. Hanep, no? Time to reflect properly about a business equals lots of income. Actually, that's correct. So let's go to the next slide na. A short introduction to myself. I am known as the Internet Marketing Consultant to Bo Sanchez. I helped him a lot on his online marketing. We started all his online stuff way back in 2007. I was part of that team. And this is Bo, the naka Mario Brothers, and this is me trying to look like a gangster. Okay, so and I'm also the only person in the Philippines who hosts a success game board. It's a game board. It's actually better than your usual cash flow 101 because it is harder to win in this game. So far, I'm the only one I know who has this game board in the Philippines. And no, you can't buy it online. So, sige, you can try if you want. But I host this. I just finished the success game last Saturday with several people. It was very good. And for the first time nakakita ko, grabe, for the first time nakakita ko ng somebody who exited this game because it's pretty hard to do. Success game board allows you to buy stocks, buy real estate, and balance your entire life at the same time. So it's pretty hard. I'm the only one who does that. So my vision for you today is that you would apply these learnings because we're going to do this workshop style hanggang 10 o'clock. Apply these learnings on someone's business. Let's hope it's somebody in another country. Let's hope it's not your friend Nakoripot. You're going to apply what you learned today on somebody's business and they're going to tell you, wow, you're so good. How much do we pay you so that you can do this for us even more? So you can do this for my group of companies. Yeah. That's my vision for you that you will be able to hear that. If you agree with that vision, please type the word yes, I agree. Yan ang vision ko para sa inyo. So tonight, I want you to write down on your Facebook because I know it's open. Okay, write down in your Facebook. I'm here tonight because I want to do this. Ayan. Now, yes, it's going to be a habit for me to ask you guys to write something in Facebook because unless you say publicly what you're doing, you're not going to admit to do it. So here it is. You're here in my webinar tonight because you want to do blank. I'm going to give you 2 minutes silence. I'm going to stop talking for you to type this in. For those of you super afraid to put this in your Facebook, then please do write it down on a notebook. Okay, folks? A notebook. I'm here tonight because I want to do this. If you don't want to do anything after being in this webinar, huwag ka na lang mag-join. Exit ka na lang, lumabas ka, nood ka ng Transformers, because I don't want to help you if you don't want to do anything after this webinar. Okay? I only want to help people who want to do something with what they learn, not just to learn. Learning by itself is like you learning calculus and not caring if you're going to use it at all. Di ba nagagalit kayo sa school? Wala ka namang gamit ng calculus yan, ba't ba pinag-aaralan? Well, here's your chance. May gamit ba to? Itong pagpakinig mo sa akin tonight? Kung meron man, saan mo gagamitin? Yan. 2 minutes. I'll be quiet for 2 minutes. Write this down. Okay, I hope that's finished. You typed it in your Facebook. So let's proceed. Tonight you're going to learn how to have the knowledge of the kind of traffic that will bring you money. You also learn how you can have a bigger slice of any market, and you also learn how to get more customers for your business. This is all one thing. Actually, it's all one thing. It's one thing stated in different ways, and you're going to learn the actual way of thinking so you can achieve this. Okay? Very simple. We're going to tackle two different kinds of businesses tonight: the normal business and the virtual assistant business. Para medyo balance tayo. Okay? If you're ready to learn, type the word "I'm ready." We can proceed. Okay. So I'm going to show you some websites that I actually help mentor. These are some of the people who asked me to help them in their um, marketing sa internet. So the first one, you probably heard of this before, the Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. So this is their Facebook page. So Makati Dog and Cat, pay attention, you'll need this for the workshop later. The Makati Dog and Cat Hospital, they've been with me for 3 years, and the Marketing Success Formula program, they are a veterinary clinic, and they're also a medical drugstore for pets. For pets. Okay? So gets nyo na. So that's the first company. The second company is the Green Wasabi Sushi Bar, and you can order, okay? You can order sushi pero bila-bilao for 300, 400 ata per bilao. You can order sushi from them and you can have it delivered. Wala silang tindahan, wala silang tindahan na specific na pwede kang umupo at kumain doon, but you can order and have it delivered to you sa bahay ninyo, ganyan, or sa office ninyo yung sushi. So Green Wasabi was a client of mine sa Marketing Success Formula last year. Pay attention to what the companies are for. It's going to come up immediately after. Okay, so this is a food delivery company sa Philippines. Another one is Sophia Jewelry. So they sell jewelry, obviously, and they are based in Mindanao. Okay, so yung may-ari ng Sophia flies to Manila every month for 7 months, and may kasama siyang virtual assistant actually, hindi virtual assistant. And this happened during the time na nagkaroon ng putukan sa Zamboanga, and they were in Manila, and I was teaching them how to do online marketing, specifically in Facebook. So this is the third one. So they sell jewelry specifically to women na matatanda, hindi young women. Pag sinabi matatanda, may asawa na ganyan. Okay? So that's Sophia Jewelry. The next client of mine is new. It's Palm Place Parañaque. Obviously, they sell mga bahay at lupa, townhouse style sa loob ng Parañaque. Okay? Palm Place. It's very nice townhouse style na very modern. So, bago lang ito, 2 months pa lang sila sa Marketing Success Formula. So, I hope I covered really, really different kinds of companies for you guys. Pay attention. You're gonna need, again, we're gonna need this information na sinasabi ko sa inyo during sa workshop time. Okay. Now, this is a virtual assistant, si Jones Mancilia. This is her Facebook page. Wala akong alam ng virtual assistant na may Facebook page, kundi siya. So, ito yung kanya. Okay, ito yung kanyang page. Okay? So, she is a online team strategist, copywriter, social media marketer. Yun yung sabi niya na nakasulat dyan sa kanyang FB page. Okay? So, yan yung Facebook page ni Jones. So, here is the workshop part itself. So, the first thing you need, actually, the only thing you need to know is to get the story first. So let's say you are tasked to set up a Facebook or online, or you own these companies and you want to be able to get lots of sales sa internet. So anong kumpanya yan? Ulitin natin. Halimbawa na, nalimutan nyo na, it's Makati Dog and Cat Hospital, it's the sushi delivery, it's the jewelry shop, it's the real estate, the townhouse sa Parañaque, it's a virtual assistant. Okay, and the only thing you need to know is to get the story first. Now, let me correct that. We're not looking for the story. We're looking for the stories. Ayan. Get the stories first. Muna ito. And this is easy and hard at the same time. Most business owners do not get the story. That's why ang laman ng Facebook nila walang sense. Ay, wala. Medyo nakukuha nila instinctively pero wala silang kaplano-plano. The reason why you want to get the story, I'll explain in a bit, is because if you don't get the story, yung laman ng Facebook mo, weird. Parang random naman ito. Parang gano'n. Parang ano na lang uso yung ilalagay mo sa Facebook mo. And that's the truth. Kung ano lang uso yung ilalagay mo sa Facebook because you have no plan. You did not plan on what to put there. And you want to plan. To be able to plan what you're going to put in your Facebook, you need to know the story. And the story is very simple. What happens to the person before he buys from those companies kanina? What happens to that person before that person buys? And then, okay, what happens during? Pag bumibili na siya o nakabili na siya, tapos ginagamit niya na yung produkto mo or yung products ng mga example ko kanina. You're going to answer this question later, ha? Maya-maya. For those companies na pinakita ko kanina, you're gonna answer it. Okay? And then what happens after they buy from those companies? What happens after they buy? Anong ginagawa nila doon? Tapos na nilang bilhin yung mga produkto na sinabi ko kanina, anong ginagawa nila? What would be the logical action they do after? So that's the story. Sobrang clear. Pakisulat nga yung word na simple kung nasisimplihan kayo kasi dapat lang nasisimplihan kayo because it shouldn't be so hard to understand what I just said. Shouldn't be. Because it's so simple. Okay? So, we are going to go all those companies kanina as a means to let you understand what I mean by before, during, and after. Okay, here it is. First company is before, during, after Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. I'm not going to wait for your answers. I'm just going to try answering it myself. Before you go to a place like the Makati Dog and Cat Hospital, ano yung requirements? Logical lang. Ano yung common sense requirements? First of all, you need to have a pet. Obvious. You need to have a pet. Or you need to know someone who has a pet. That is obvious na masyado. Now, since obvious yun, let's move forward from that and get something else. Okay? Get something else. What needs to happen to you and your pet, or to your pet, that will bring you to a place like the Makati Dog and Cat Hospital? Again, the common sense is may sakit. Diba? Kaya hospital yan eh. So, may sakit yung pet mo, tapos saka mo dadali sa Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. May isa pang obvious, bibilisan ko lang. Taga Makati kayo, may pet ka, may sakit yung pet mo. Taga Makati ka, may sakit yung pet mo. That's one story. You bring it to the hospital. Tama? Very, very obvious. You guys should be writing this down. Not kidding. So, may sakit yung pet mo, tapos dadali mo siya sa Makati Dog and Cat Hospital, right? Can you tell me anything else? Anything else na? Ayun, may lumabas na. It's sick. You're in Makati. Ano pa? It's health maintenance. Ayan. A story is may sakit, sick siya, may sakit siya. Another story is health maintenance. Let's say vaccination, shots. Yan. Ano pa? What else is the obvious things? We're gonna quickly get out of this after we've done 1 minute of analysis. Mga before. Before pa lang. Before. We'll do 1 minute before, 1 minute after, then move to the next building. Next building to like move to the next na business. Para makuha nyo agad. Ano kayo maisip? Ano kayo maisip? Now, those who actually own this business knows the stories. Ayan, there it is, grooming. What else? So, you're also in Makati, no? Gusto mo ng grooming. Haba na buhok, no? So, let's start with this one first. So, how do you know, ano yung story pag may sakit? How do you know that? How do you know that? Paano mo lang may sakit? Ubo, tamlay, yan. Diba? Yan ang mga nakikita mo sa pets. Ano pa? Pilay. Actually, yung sakit, iba yan. How about accidents? And you're in Makati. The pet accident, ito may pilay. Isa pa, sobrang obvious. Nakakagat ang all those things. Ito pala sa accident yun. So, tanggalin natin yun dyan. Lagay natin dito. So, this is the stories. Multiple stories. And the story sa health maintenance is triggered by calendar. No? Ano pa? Yung grooming triggered by haba buhok. 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 Yan, garapata. Sick naman, ayaw kumain. Sabi niyo yan. Okay, tapos na. Very easy, no? Sumusuka. Ayan. All those are triggers para pumunta siya dun sa dog and cat hospital. All those are triggers. This is the before story. Let's get out of here and go to the after story. Okay? Let's talk about the after story for Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. So this is before. Let's go tackle an after. I'm not gonna talk about inside kasi yung inside, wala tayong alam nangyari sa loob. After nang galing ka sa Makati Dog and Cat Hospital, you did all those things. What is the obvious thing? Come on. You can do this, guys. What is the obvious thing? Halimbawa, may sakit. Pinagaling mo sa Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. What do you do after obviously you go home. Hindi kasama yung go home. Pwede na rin kasama yung go home, pero ano pa? So, yung sick na part, ano yung next step after that? Sick, pinagaling. Pinagaling sa Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. Anong gagawin mo pagkatapos nun? Gamitin lang ang pagiging common sense, ha? Ano pa? Anong common sense natin? Susunod ko na lahat, ha? Ano pa? Health maintenance, grooming, accident. Ano after? Buy medicine? Yeah. Now you're using your common sense. Good. Ano pa? Galing. Follow up, check up. Thing na obvious that has nothing to do with the hospital. Has nothing to do with the hospital. Give me something that will happen. May pet ka, dinala mo doon, pinagaling mo. Pareho yan dito sa accident. Ganun din, no? Buy medicine. Meron pang follow-up check-up. Ano pa? Something else na hindi nangyayari pero unrelated sa ano? Unrelated sa hospital. Ayun, very good. Lagay sa FB ang nangyari. Tama? Pareho yan. Pet yan eh. Mahal yan eh. Oh. Yung accident, ganun din. Actually, pati before. Pati before, kasama yan. Pag na-accident yan, lagay mo sa FB yung nangyari. Right? Actually, kahit may sakit, makita mo yung picture ng pet before. Think. Tapos normal yan. So you're getting it. I think you're getting it na. That's it. Pwede na tayo siguro umuwi pagkatapos nito. You are getting it. What else? Ito pa. Meron kang proper diet daw pagkatapos ng health maintenance. Tama. Proper diet, health maintenance. Ano pa? Outside of the yung nangyayari, i-expect mong mangyayari outside of the hospital. Yung ginagawa mo outside of the hospital. Pwede ka rin mag-recommend ito sa health maintenance. Recommend nagpa-health maintenance ka, tapos yung recommendation, pwedeng gawin yan after mag-accident. Yan gawin pagkatapos magkasakit, pinagaling. Ano pa? So you're seeing the story now. Even if you don't own the Makati Dog and Cat Hospital, you know what comes. I'm going to volunteer grooming, then we can move to the next one. Selfie. Okay, I can even do grooming here, selfie, before and after. Tama? Pwede mo rin i-like yung Facebook page ng hospital. Pwede rin. Lahat yan, pwede mong i-like eh. So at this point, I want you to type the word gets. Pag gets nyo na yung story. This is the story of before going to the hospital and after going to the hospital. Gets nyo na how to get the story? Napansin nyo, wala tayong masyadong involvement sa loob ng ospital. Our involvement is what happens before, what happens after, and you guys actually need to think of more things after na hindi related sa ospital. Okay? Okay. Ayun o, kuha o. Grooming, posible, change, shower. Ganyan. Unrelated yan sa ospital pag nag-change ka ng shampoo, pero galing, di ba? Pwedeng change shampoo yan. So gets. Oh, let's go move to the next one. Okay? The next one is, what's the next business we need to look at? Green Wasabi Sushi Bar before, during, and after. So, tingnan natin yung ano sa tingin ninyo ang Green Sushi delivery siya. So, I'm just going to put in before. So, papalitan ko yung the way this is done, okay? I'm gonna type in the words. So, sabihin niyo sa akin, anong nangyari before? Okay. What happens? This is a bilaong sushi binibili. So, how is the approach before? Okay? Why would somebody want to buy isang bilaong sushi or japchae or Ano ba yung pagkain ng Korean tsaka Japanese? Korean, Japanese to is sushi, sashimi. Why would somebody want to get that? Why would they buy that? Ano yung before? Ano yung situation mangyari para yung ano na yan ay bumili? Yung tao na yan ay bumili. What is the situation? No, you can't tell me you're hungry. Kasi isang bilao yan eh. So, hindi pwedeng gutom ka lang. Come on, come on. Give me obvious. Isang bilaong sushi, order ka dahil gutom ka. Come on. Come on. Wag tamad. Wag tamad mag-isip. Thank you. Bibili ka, hindi dahil gutom ka. That's weird. Why would you buy? Isang bilao. I've never heard of anybody buy isang bilao kasi gutom siya. Kulit nyo. Bibili ng isang bilao pag gutom kayo. Bibili kayo ng isang order. This is not this is not a small order. It's a big order. Hindi ko nga kayang ubusin eh. Isang bilao. Yan. Alam nyo na, birthday. Pero occasion lang yan eh. So split natin yung birthday. Ano pa? Last minute potluck. Tama, ang galing. Ano pa? Party. Pero anong klaseng party? Lahat yan party. Anong klaseng party? Pasalubong. Alam na. Right? May bisitang Koreano. Pwede rin. Entertaining. Entertaining multiple guests. Right? Oh, dali, di ba? Alam niyo na yung storya, bago. No? Bago yan. I'll tell you the story before. Let's now hit yung situations, okay? Situations sa birthday. Like ano ang indications na may birthday? Oh, di ba? Ano yung situation that leads to that? Isa pa, wedding, Pero, sige na nga, pa-deliver mo, wedding. Hindi ata. Hindi. Weird yan, weird. Okay, katulad ng ginawa nating analysis sa Dog and Cat Hospital, sinabi mo sick, pero merong indicators. Ano ang indicators ng birthday? Sige, wag na lang yan. Any one of these stuff na I've displayed, ano yung indicators ng potluck, party, pasalubong? Ano yung situations before? How do you know you need to get pasalubong? Ano yung mga situations? Katulad ng early, nakita natin na pag inuubo yung dog, may sakit. So ano to? Ano yung conditions before let's say, entertaining multiple guests, last minute potluck? Ano yun? Madali lang to, masyado lang kayo nag-iisip. Kaya, if you're telling yourself, hindi ko ata alam yun. Hindi, alam mo yun. Oo. Alam mo yun. Paano mo nalalaman kung may birthday na siya? Diba? Paano? Sangkatutak na greetings sa FB. Isa pa, ano pa? Calendar trigger. Come on, this is obvious stuff. Okay? How do you know you last minute potluck ka? Yan. Ano yan? Ano yung trigger niya last minute potluck? Trigger. What leads you into deciding to get last minute potluck? Nakatingin ka sa kalendaryo. Tama. As, oh no, hindi ka ready. Tama. Ano pa? Ako may suggestion. Hindi ka marunong magluto. Tapos may potluck. Ano pa? Office events. Office anniversary. Pumasa ang scorecard. Ano yan? Rudy, complete sentence mo, hindi ko naintindihan. Ito, biglang visitor, marami. Yan. Biglaan. Biglaan. Hindi nagsabi beforehand. Yan ang mga triggers. Hindi nagsabi. Pa. Yung pasalubong, walang sumasagot eh. So, balik bayan. Yan. Wala siyang dala. Order na lang siya. Okay, let's get out of here and go to the after naman. After ng green wasabi. Same situations. Okay? We're gonna discuss that para makuha niyo story. Then, we're gonna tell you what it's for. At this point, pwede ko na sabihin sa inyo what it's for kasi naka-ano ka na eh, nakapag-analyze na kayo. So, my birthday. What's the obvious thing? Now, pagdating sa pagbili ng pagkain na yan, kasi parang iisa lang yung magiging after. Pero tingnan natin ah. So, yung birthday, kinain na nila yung green wasabi, yung last minute potluck, kinain na nila. Pasalubong, kinain na nila sa bahay. What would be that happens after? So, nag-entertain ka ng maraming guests. What would be the obvious things that comes after? So, sa birthday, what would be an obvious thing that happens? Kinain na yung food, what happens? Kinain, or in order pala, sorry. Pwedeng kinain na, pwedeng in order yung food, what happens? I'm going to answer it for you guys para mabilis tayo. The obvious things after that, which is more of, literally, is maghahanapin ng dessert. Literal yan. All of those, maghahanapin ng dessert. Kasi walang sinaserve na matamis yan eh. Okay? Kakain sila ng sushi, hahanapin ng dessert. Pa. That's the obvious thing. Give me something else. Give me something else. What happens after? Yeah, you could put this Facebook, pwede rin. Lahat yan, pwedeng, beforehand yung Facebook. Yung picture ng bilao happens during. Kasi makuha nila yan. So, hindi discuss yung during kasi alam nyo na nangyayari during. Kumakain naman kayo. Pero hindi ina-analyze ng tao is what happens after. What happens after a birthday, nagbigay ka ng what happens? What literally happens na obvious? Has nothing to do with green wasabi, what has nothing to do with they ordered, but it happens after every birthday. Tulungan ko kayo ha, coffee. Lahat yan. After dessert, kung hindi dessert, coffee. Come on, kaya nyo yan. Common sense lang. Alam nyo to eh. Either they pick dessert or they pick both or they pick it all. What else? Ano pa? Selfie, I don't agree. I don't agree. Marami ng picture sa birthday eh. So hindi mo siya pwedeng ilagay as unique. Yes, selfie happens everywhere, right? Oh, di ba? Meron pa inuman. Saan may inuman? Birthday may inuman, saan pa? Alcohol. Saan pa may potluck, hindi necessary. Pasalubong, bahayan, hindi. Multiple guests, pwede. Alcohol. Ano pa? Ano pa yung mga obvious na lahat yan pagkain, meron pang nangyayari afterwards. Ano pa? Come on. Kanyan. No, I don't mean... It's something that's obvious. I'll give you an example na. Ako na lahat nag-isip eh. Sa birthday, hindi ba nagbubukas ng regalo? Ano ba? Nagbubukas ng regalo? Yes or no? I mean, does it happen before you eat or after you eat? Tapos na yung bilao, di ba? Naubos na yan. Bukas na ng regalo? Yes! Opening of gifts. Sabi sa inyo, kailangan alamin niyo yung kwento. Though alam niyo naman yung kwento. Ayan, nakuha na nila. Thank you very much. Video okay. Video okay. Ano pa? Ano pa? Ano pa? Siyempre mag-uusap. Lahat naman yan mag-uusap. Hindi kasama yung mag-uusap unless there's specific kind of conversation that you wanna tell me. Unless there's a specific kind of conversation. Hindi pwedeng mag-uusap kasi sinabi mo naman ang tao nag-uusap. So, anong klaseng usap? Di ba? Anong usapan? Ang iba. What kind of talk? It's different. Is the talk in the pasalubong the same as the birthday? Is the talk of the last minute padlock the same as the pasalubong? See? Yung pasalubong, obviously, this is gonna have like photos. Noong unang panahon, photos. Pero this is gonna be what? Gifts to ibang regalo to kasi pasalubong eh, di ba? And birthday sometimes is dance. Ayan. So, kuha nyo na yung kwento, no? Kuha nyo na yung kwento. In the birthdays, you have dances. Sa pasalubong, you don't have dances. Gets? Tapos na eh. Tapos na siya yung, yung kainan. Sa pasalubong, wala kang games. Multiple, wala kang games. Sa birthday, merong games. Diba? So, there's different kinds of stories. So, yeah. O yan, kuha nyo na. Kuha nyo na. Pakisabi, gets ko na. We can stop here and go directly into the virtual assistant naman. So, let me just open this up a bit para kita nyo. So, this is the story of Green Wasabi. There. Okay? That's the story of Green Wasabi for you guys. That's before and after. Right? Before and after bumili. I-highlight ko lang to. And that's the story of Makati Dog and Cat Hospital before and after bumili. Dito muna tayo sa Green Wasabi. Okay? Kasi ito naman yung Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. So, sa lahat ng detalyeng yan, okay, lahat ng detalyeng yan, we went through it very quickly kasi ang dami natin nag-iisip eh, no? Okay? So, mas madaling magawa yan kung marami kang grupo. This is how you will put stuff in your Facebook. This is how you will put stuff in your blog. This is how you will put stuff in your Twitter. Paano mo gagamitin lahat niyan para makakuha ng customers sa Facebook, for example. Here's the concept. You gotta say this. You gotta type this in para naintindihan ko na naintindihan ninyo. Okay? The concept is continue the conversation in their minds. Yun yung concept. Continue. Pakisulat nga. The conversation in their minds. Pasensya na kung English yun. Tagalogin nyo ha kung gusto nyo. Pero what you need to do is continue the conversation. That's why we fleshed out yung before and after. Yung during, madali na yun kasi hawak na nila yung produkto mo eh. Pero, yung before, most companies don't think about the conversation. Yung iniisip ng before they buy the product. They don't. Kaya most companies, pag naggagawa sila ng Facebook, panay, here's our product, here's our product, here's our product, here's our product, tapos boring na, after a long while, it's gonna completely become boring. Okay? Para hindi boring yung Facebook mo, para they're actually paying attention to you, let's say you own Green Wasabi, you will start talking about birthdays. Nakabili ka na ba ng gift? Birthdays. Iti-treat mo ba siya? Potluck. Meron ka bang events? Okay? Meron ka bang events na may potluck kayo? Handa ka na ba sa potluck? Nakapagluto ka na ba? Hindi. Ganon. Hindi naman ganito yung sabihin mo, birthday, use Green Wasabi and buy for your birthday. Hindi ganun agad, parang baliw. Kasi what you did is just sell immediately. What you need to do is converse first. Converse. Kausapin mo muna sila. Talk to them about birthdays. Parang ganito. Sa Facebook, alagay mo. Tanungin mo, who is your best friend and when is that best friend's birthday? Give me an idea. Magbibigay ka ng isang idea how you can treat somebody special. And that idea is not buy our product. That idea could be something like have a t-shirt created for that person who's special to you. Yun yung message mo today. Bukas, pwede kang magsabi ng consider ordering a bilao of sushi for that person. Ganun. Don't talk about your product all the time when you're talking about the conversation. Give them ideas around birthdays. Give them ideas around pasalubong. Give them ideas around if somebody shows up in your house na yun na uninvited pero ang dami-dami nila. Talk to them, show them pictures about those situations yung before. And it also happens after. Pero mamaya after. Yung before ganon. I hope that's clear. Now, let me shift to the other one sa Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. Ganon din ang kwento. The Makati Dog and Cat Hospital should have a page na talks about matamlay ba si ganyan? Ang pangalan ng aso mo. Invento ka ng pangalan ng aso na popular, no? Matamlay ba si Stephen? Halimbawa, yun yung pangalan ng aso. Ayaw ba kumain si Stephen? Now, you give them advice sa Facebook, kung sa'yo yung hospital, kung what they should do para to give comfort to the pet. Hindi, bring them immediately to the Makati Dog and Cat, hindi ganon. You give them advice. Pero alam mo na kung sabihin mo, ayan na, nakasulat na, oh. Ayaw ba? May pilay ba siya? O magbibigay ka ng calendar, lagay mo, September 16, tapos nakalagay doon, we are open on September 16. Have you vaccinated your pet against blank? Tapos the next post sa Facebook nakalagay naman, did you know that this vaccine is very important because 9 out of 10 pets die because they don't have this. Yon. So ganon. Tapos may picture ka naman, yung sa grooming naman, may picture ka naman ng isang aso na hindi mo na makita yung mata. Nakalagay doon. Grooming kasi. Ang cute niya, no? Nga lang, hindi niya makita yung pupuntahan niya. Okay, di ba? When was the last time you had a haircut for your pet? Ganon. So, you either immediately tell them to bring the pet over for grooming, or you don't say that immediately. Multiple posts muna on cute pets, pero na ganon ang itsura. Wala, hindi mo na makita yung mata, ganon. Depends on how often you want to sell, but I don't recommend you sell at every post because that's too much for people na benta ka ng benta on every post. So, di ko na diretso, ganyan how to do it. Okay? So can you type the word, I want to pause for a while and I'm going to ask you to do something. Sandali, ha? Okay. It's selfie time. Please go take a selfie of this post and post it in your Facebook. Yep, I'm learning online marketing from Jomar Hilario. This is a selfie time. Get your camera, smile, and take a picture of yourself listening to this one. Isama mo yung picture ng screen while you're learning this stuff. Okay? Isama mo yung picture ng screen. Then we can continue after that. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to do this. So tatahimik ako. I'm also giving you a chance to ask questions. Kung may tanong kayo, magtanong na kayo ngayon. Okay, tapos na kayo selfie. Sana naman, marunong kayo mag-tag. Tag nyo ako at Jomar Hilario dun sa selfie. Pag hindi nyo naabutan, itag nyo ako dun sa comments ng selfie. Or pwede nyo naman i-edit yung post nyo eh. Okay. Let me just assume that none of you are running a business right now. Are you running a business right now? Okay, say, type niyo yung business nyo kung if you're actually running a business. Kasi you should have a question for me right now. Kasi kulang yung binigay ko eh. If not, then maybe you guys are really shocked at what you just learned. Okay. I'm also expecting you guys to be disappointed in what you just learned. Because that you should be. You should be because that's not a common thing yung tinuro ko sa inyo. But so far, wala ko nakikitang I'm disappointed or a question. So maybe none of you are running a business. Okay. So let's proceed and do something with the virtual assistant right now. Then I can explain to you para saan yung after. Kasi before pa lang yun eh. So, sorry, hindi yan. Ayan. Before, during, and after. Let's do it. Let's do it. What is the before, during, after for, hindi lang during, before and after lang, for a virtual assistant? Kahit sino mang virtual assistant dyan, ano ang before, during, and after niyan? Kaya nyo yan. Before and after lang pala. So let me just put this in. Who wants to buy, who would like to get to hire a virtual assistant? Sino? Bago siya naghahanap ng virtual assistant. Ano siya? Sino siya? Anong sitwasyon niya? Bakit niya kailangan ng virtual assistant? Pwede rin t-shirt printing. Kahit anong business yan. This very, very high level pa nga lang. Simple-simple. Kahit anong business applicable yan. Why should it not be applicable? Okay? Kahit na tricycle business, pwede ito eh. Wala lang FB ang mga tricycle. So, before you hire a virtual assistant, you need to have a what? Yeah. You need to have a what? What do you need? Ano kang klaseng tao? Why do you need a virtual assistant? And stuff like that. Okay, so ano yan? Before, you are busy and you are an author, right? You're an online marketer. Iba yon. Things. Nasabi na dito, hindi lang siya author, busy siya na author. So ano pa? What kind of people hire virtual assistants? Online marketer who's growing business niya. Ano pa? Yun. Sabi niya, well, Noemi, kulang eh. May pera ka pero wala kang alam. Pero you gotta give me some kind of person. Hindi pwedeng ikaw. Give me some kind of human being. A person with money is not a human being in this situation. If I put here, person with money, buhay ng virtual assistant. The President of the Philippines, Ayala Corporation, President, may person with money yan. Hindi yan kukuha ng virtual assistant. So, what kind of person would get a virtual assistant? Yeah? Hindi pwedeng lahat ng entrepreneurs kukuha ng virtual assistant. Hindi lahat. Merong mga kinds of people who gets assistants. What are those? Correct. Online marketing agencies. Pa. And they have new clients. Diba? Papasa na yung trabaho sa virtual assistant. Ano pa? The author is busy. What? The author doesn't right niya trabaho sa virtual assistant. Ano pa? Bawal ang generic ha. Business, hindi pwede. Hindi automatic na businesses will hire virtual assistant. What kind of businesses? Ano dapat ma-experience ng business? Anong klaseng business yan? Ayan. Nakuha na ni Ruby, galing. Life coach. Yan naman kumukuha ng mga BAs. Celebrities. And what else? Kuha ni Ruby. Buti pa siya alam niya, no? Kaya hindi nyo alam. Dapat alam nyo. You're trying to be a VA. What kind of human beings or people? Online sellers, hello. Kumukuha ng assistant. Real estate agents. Tama. Hindi lahat. Ito, busy siya, busy. Celebrity, automatic na busy yan. Pero ano yan eh. Ang tawag dito ay stress sa demand ng social media. Yan. Life coach looking for more clients. Okay. Ganun din man ang online sellers. I will not buy a virtual assistant. Okay, tapos na natin yung virtual assistant before. Tapos na natin. Okay, go to after. What happens to after? Okay, what happens after? So, na-hire na yung virtual assistant. What is obvious after that? What happens after? So, let's say author na lang, author. Natin si author, tapos gawin natin iba-ibang storya nito mga to eh. Let's say celebrity, tapos after, tapos real estate agent. Give me a before. No, after na lang, after. After, so hinire niya na yung virtual assistant, no? Hinire na niya. So nag-work na yung virtual assistant. What do you expect to happen? In the case of the virtual assistant na ghostwriter, yung ghostwriter na VA, kasi siya yung, the ghostwriter VA writes for the author. Guys, thank you, Ruby. Bakit si Ruby gets na get? Anong pangalan mo, Ruby? Full name. Gets na gets ni Ruby. More speak. And I told you, when you create something sa after, tapos na, hindi yung, yung sinusulat nyo yung, yung nangyari sa kanya since nakatulong yung VA, gagaan ang loob niya. Hindi yun. Gagaan ang loob niya. Hindi yun. Dahil may VA siya, matatapos yung libro or mapopromote yung libro. Ang author, may invite yan sa mas maraming speaking engagement. Kasi ganun ang ginagawa sa author. Nakarinig ka na ng author na pinagsasalita tungkol sa libro niya. O, di ba, normal yun? O, yun, mga obvious. Ganun. Maybe because you don't know how the world of an author. Pero you can guess naman, di ba? Okay? What happens to, ano ba yung ibang obvious? Ang iba pang obvious sa authors is more editions. Makakagawa siya ng a second edition. Diba? Kasi meron na siyang VA, may tagagawa eh. Diba? Nagawa na yung first book, pwede siyang gumawa ng second edition, illustrated edition, pwede siyang gumawa ng shorter edition, abridged edition, Kindle edition, ebook edition, iBook edition, iba-iba. Edition for mothers, mga ganyan. Yes, the VA allows you to become a person who does other things. Hindi yun ang hinihingi natin. Hindi yun ang hinihingi natin. Hinihingi natin, ano nga yung iba na yun? Ano yung iba na yun? Kasi a lot of you are saying, you can now focus on the critical task, You can now focus on stuff that you want to do. Ano nga yun? Ano yung things you want to do as an author? Dahil meron ka ng VA. And ano yung critical task? Ano yun? You know, speaking engagement, creating different editions. How about celebrities? Mas na ako sa authors. How about celebrities? What happens to a celebrity? More. Sabi ko, pag-pray natin na gumising kayo, you know, I know what you're going through because I went through the same things. That I'm a bit asleep. You know, you're not aware of what's happening. This is true because nasanay tayo sa work na spoon-fed masyado lahat. What we're doing here is we're analyzing a business. And this is the virtual assistant business. And you should be able to use pretty much your imagination and lahat ng background nyo sa media. Kasi I'm sure alam nyo kung ano ibig sabihin ng celebrity. Di ba? Yeah. Ayan, more sponsors. Ano pa? More gigs. Ano pa? Ano pa? Yan. Kuha nyo na, thank you. Alam nyo yan, mundo ng artista yan. Don't tell me, hindi nyo alam yan. Mundo ng artista, ano nagkakaroon pag free up siya ng time? Ano pa? More time for real love life. Yung hindi, yung chinichismis. More time for real love life. Di ba? Yun. Gigs na yun. Okay, may isa tayo sa celebrity real estate agent. Tinulungan na siya ng virtual assistant. Ano? Ano pa? Ano pa? Sabi mo sa akin, more sales. Yun yung trabaho ng BA eh. Pero tell me something else aside from more sales and more projects. Ano pa? Ano pa? Come on. Nakakita na kayo ng real estate agent. Marami eh. Lalo sa circles natin, marami. Ano matatanggap na? So yung real estate agent, tinulungan siya ng virtual assistant. What would be the next obvious thing for this person to do? Don't tell me what he's going to experience. Tell me what he's going to do. What he's going to do. Katulad din ng author, more speaking engagement, something unrelated to the VA. What do you think? Look at the story. Imagine mo yung real estate agent, tao siya. Meron siyang VA. Meron siyang VA. Inutusan niya yung VA. Ayun. Ayan, no? More. Pa. Yeah, I'm not really after yung more commissions. What is it gonna do with that commission? What do you think? Let's say you have more commissions as a real estate agent dahil nakatulungan ka ng VA. What are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna eat it? Are you gonna eat the commissions? What are you gonna do? Come on, you're a human being, you're a real estate agent. What are you gonna do with that? What do you think they do with their commissions? What? Come on. Pera yan eh. What are you going to do? Ikaw, anong ginagawa mo sa pera? Ayun, si Gem Investment. Hindi ka naman pwede maging developer agad. Akala mo madali na yun. Ano pa? Ano pang gagawin niya? Anong gagawin niya sa pera? Mag-i-invest si real estate agent. Kita mo, wala nang kinalaman yung investment sa VA. Wala na rin siyang kinalaman doon sa binibenta niya. Ano pa? Hello, go on holiday. Lahat yan actually, pasok yan. Lahat yan pasok. No? Tama, hindi? The author will go on holiday. The celebrity will go on holiday. The real estate guy will go on holiday. Sana na gets niyo to because we're almost done. Overtime na ako eh. And sana more pa. So ito, na-break up na natin. Virtual assistant. Mas maganda kung mas maganda kung paano nyo pa ma-blow up nyo pa ito ng mas marami. Pero virtual assistant before, author, online marketer, life coach, celebrity, online seller, real estate agent. And after author, celebrity, real estate agent. VA ka, what are you going to talk about in your Facebook page? Ayan. Are you an author? Are you looking for a ghostwriter? Things to look out. Ito na yung mismo lalagay sa Facebook. Things to look out for when looking for a ghostwriter. Halimbawa, ghostwriter ka. Halimbawa lang. Hindi ka naman ghostwriter, no? Or, are you an internet marketer? How do you know if you need a virtual assistant for your growing business or not? Or, are you an online marketer? 3 reasons why you should not hire a virtual assistant. Another one would be, are you an online marketer? 3 reasons why you should hire a virtual assistant. Ito yung nasa Facebook Are you an online marketing agency? Ayan. Gets nyo na? Are you a real estate broker? How much time do you waste? Ayan. How much time do you waste posting on social media? Tapos mayroon kang computation how much time they're wasting. Yan yung laman ng FB. Yun yung laman ng FB. Sometimes you would directly say, hire me. Sometimes you won't say that. Sometimes you will say that. Directly hire me. Yun. So yun yung break up ng pag-online, pag virtual assistant before. So, gets nyo ba? Clear ba ako kung ano yung ilalagay sa Facebook para maka-drive ng traffic, para maka-draw ng traffic? It really just has to be parang ganito. Okay? The way you write these messages sa Facebook, sa Twitter, and even in Pinterest or LinkedIn, it's gotta be a complete thought. Pag ibig ko sabihin na complete thought, ganito. Ang hindi complete thought, almost all of you have typed incomplete thoughts. Yung halimbawa ganito. Pang joint venture, follow-up sa leads. That's an incomplete thought. Kasi hindi mo alam kung ano yung sinasagot na tanong. More sales, more movies and commercials. An incomplete na thought is more movies and commercials. You cannot put that in Facebook. Ang pwede mong put sa Facebook yung complete thought, which is, are you celebrities get more movies and commercials? Yun. Tapos, ituloy mo. Hindi pa tapos yun. Hindi pa tapos yung complete thought. Celebrities get more movies and commercials because here's how a virtual assistant can help you manage your Facebook. Yun yung complete thought. Celebrities, sasabihin mo kung sino sila. Here's how you would get more movies and commercials by letting an expert manage your Facebook. Yon. Tapos meron kang essay or blog post or picture that explains it. You're not directly, selling your products, but you're telling na maganda yung pagiging VA. You should check out yung mga talents ko or talents ng mga VAs kasi makakatulong siya. Okay? So if you're looking for incomplete thoughts, most of your answers are incomplete thoughts. Yung mga sa chat. So kung naghahanap ka ng incomplete thoughts, isama nyo yung tanong ko, isama mo kung anong klase siyang tao, tapos ipasok mo siya dun sa poster mo sa Facebook or sa yung post mo sa Facebook. Yun. So mga nagtatanong, which is kind of common, yung, would it work for my X industry? MLM, whatever. Yes. Yes. Mag-isip na lang kayo kung anong industry hindi siya mag-work kasi hindi ko alam saan hindi siya mag-work. Okay? Alam ko na saan. If the industry has clients na hindi nag-internet. Yun. Bawat 2 years old. Nag-internet din pala yung 2 years old. Hindi nagbabasa yun eh. Yun. 2 years old, hindi pwede. Kung industriya mo, ang kliyente 2 years old, hindi pwede. Industriya ang kliyente 80 years old, 70 years old, hindi nag-internet, hindi pwede. Ganun. I'm serious actually. Okay? So if you network marketing, sino ba yung mga yan? Sino yung mga tao na pumupunta sa'yo? What are the conditions that they go to you, yung before mo, and what happens after? Kailangan maintindihan mo yan. Kailangan you take the time to analyze the before para malaman mo what kind of messages you should put. And the reason why we say na it drives people to go to the website is because you're calling them out. Okay? You're calling them out. Sinasabi mo, hey, celebrities, do this. Ay, kung celebrity siya, kung friend niya celebrity, bakit na hindi i-forward yung post mo sa friend niya na celebrity? Eh, sinabi mo dun mismo sa Facebook mo, celebrities, are you looking for more commercials and movie offers? Siyempre, papansinin. Di ba? Papansinin. Kasi nga, sinabi mo kung sino sila. Pag hindi mo sinabi kung sino sila, hindi ka papansinin. Ang everybody, hindi pwedeng everybody. Kaya tayo nagba-breakdown. Plus, hindi lang basta-basta, authors, do you love to write books but don't know how to write? Mga ganon. Diba? Ito na mismo yun, no? Life coaches, are you looking for more clients? Okay? Celebrities, are you stressed with the demands sa social media? Yun na yun. Yun na yung lalagay mo. Okay? I'm about to tell you now, para saan yung after. Game ba kayo? Game? Overtime na ako? Sorry. I feel sad because overtime na naman ako. Pero anyway. What is the after for? Bakit kailangan may after? Meron ka ng before. The before is used to get their attention. Okay? I'll just tell you what the after is for. Now I will tell you the next step you can do after this webinar. Okay? I hope you appreciate that this is a non-technical webinar, but the application is really, really for technology also. No? You can put everything that you put in the before in a paper newsletter, in a flyer, in a poster, in Facebook, in Pinterest, in LinkedIn. Okay? Yes, Elma, syempre hiwalay. Ang personal page mo sa Facebook at ang page mo as a VA, syempre hiwalay. I mean, if you're gonna be a VA, I don't want to see your family photos, really. Because those will not appeal to me. Pag pinakita mo ako ng family photos araw-araw, picture mo na nagsiselfie araw-araw, hindi kita ha-hire as VA. You don't care. You know what I mean? You don't care. A Facebook page that contains the before, talks about the author, alam ba, virtual assistant ka, talks about the online marketer, talks about life coaches. This Facebook page cares about me if I'm, let's say, a life coach, right? Because it talks about me. It talks about my need for more clients. Yun yung conversation sa utak ko eh. I'm a life coach, I need more clients. Therefore, this Facebook page that talks about life coaches and getting more clients will appeal to me. It's also easy to reach out to life coaches sa internet, kahit na sa ibang bansa, and say, hey, take a look at this, I wrote this. There's a video I made. They'll pay attention because nagsimula ka, hey, life coaches, are you looking for more clients? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here are 5 ways you can look for more clients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tapos sa ending nakalagay doon, if you want me to look for you, hire me as a virtual assistant. Very simple. Now, si Ladrick lang sumagot at ayan si Jess. So what's the after for? Yung after, okay, the after, sulat ko para maganda. Lahat ng after na diniscuss natin, this is where you will find value para mabigyan mo sila ng bonus or monthly service. If you are following me, then you must have a bonus and a monthly service. What is that? For example, magbebenta ka ng magbebenta ka ng VA. So what are you going to do? Give them as bonus so they will buy from you. They will buy your VA service. Lahat ng sagot doon ay nandun sa after. So for example, yung author, virtual assistant, di ba? If I'm going to, I'm a writer, for example. I'm a writer, and I'm going to write for you as a ghostwriter. Okay? So, ang bonus na pwede ibigay, if you hire me as a writer, I'm going to translate your book bonus, ha? Into Tagalog. If you hire me as a writer, I'm going to give you a bonus edition that has pictures on it. A book that has pictures. So yun yung bonus mo. You're going to be hired to write, but then you're gonna do something extra. And that's kaya doon nanggagaling yung doon nanggagaling yung after. Okay? So yung monthly service naman, if you hire me as a writer, I can help you in your bookings for speaking gigs and book tours after we create your book. So yung monthly, babayaran ka niya, tapos na kasi yung book creation. Pero, kailangan niya nga ng virtual assistant para matulungan siya sa kanyang pagbubook ng mga tours, coordinating with the bookstores and all that stuff. Now, you can give a monthly service na gano'n as a virtual assistant na hindi naman writer, na ibang rates. So, galing yun sa after. Okay, Docs? So, yan yun. Tapos, halimbawa kung celebrity siya, ginagawa mo yung Facebook niya, ang bonus niya, pwede mo siyang bigyan ng tutulungan mo siyang maghanap ng sponsors. Ayan. You see, ang service na binibigay mo is gagawan mo siya ng Facebook, so lalagyan mo naman yung Facebook. Tapos ang iba-bonus mo sa kanya or sisingil mo siya ng extra na monthly service is ihahanap ka niya ng sponsors or ihahanap ka niya ng modeling contracts. Ganyan. Ihanap mo siya ng mga modeling contracts. Ganon yung idadagdag mo. So these are the add-ons or the bonuses you can give. So they will actually buy from you. Let's go to a non-virtual assistant example. For example, yung after naman ng Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. Okay? Ang after niya, para maintindihan niyo yung role ng after. Okay? Ang after ng Makati Dog and Cat is, sorry. This is the reason why I don't want you to tell me yung obvious. Yeah. Pili tayo. So, after magpag-groom sa'yo, Makati Dog and Cat Hospital, ang pwede mong i-bonus, magpag-groom kayo sa amin, bigyan namin kayo ng bagong shampoo. Libre. Bonus siya, di ba? Siyempre kasama na yung cost ng grooming, yung cost ng shampoo. Pero you position it in such a way, hindi lang namin i-groom yung yung dog nyo, meron kaming bonus na supply of shampoo for the month. So that's a bonus. Kasi alam mo naman, pagkatapos ng grooming, bibili siya ng shampoo. So isama mo na yung shampoo sa kanya. Okay ba? Okay ba yun? Another one sa health maintenance naman, pagkatapos niya health maintenance sa inyo, naglagay siya ng vaccine, pwede ka ngayon mag-create ng deal, as in, makipag-usap ka sa supplier ng dog food na bumili kayo dito sa supplier ng dog food na to, meron kayong discount kasi kinausap na namin sila. Kasi they're going to buy anyway, right? They're gonna buy dog food anyway. So why don't they just buy dog foods from a person na nakausap mo? And that supplier, may kayong good relationship ngayon. Kasi magpapadala kayo ng client sa kanya. And that supplier of dog food, let's say it's a dog store sa mall, will now send people to Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. Kasi may good relationship na kayo with the owner. You're sending people to buy there, and they are sending people to use your services sa Makati Dog and Cat Hospital because of the after. Okay? So yun. Pag nagkaroon ng aksidente, pwede mo silang bigyan ng check-up, monthly service, let's say 3-month monthly service, prepaid, babayaran nila yun, mas mura kaysa mag-monthly service sila na bisita lang sila ng bisita for 3 months kasi may aksidente, di ba? So, inayusan nila yung aso or yung pusa, tapos instead of paying, let's say, 1,000 per visit, they pay 800 times 3 now. Kasi pupunta rin naman talaga sila. So, it's a monthly service taken from the after. So, mababago yung ino-offer nila, pero matataas yung income nila from a visit na accident. Kasi meron silang discounted follow-up check-up. Ayun. So, binago ko na rin yung mundo noong Dog and Cat Hospital. So, kasi doon natin kinukuha yung after. And you can say all those things in social media. Not only did you attract them you also made more money in the process. You also gave them a reason to buy from you kasi may bonus ka. And you gave yourself a monthly, may kinikita ka monthly kasi nag-create ka ng way to earn more. Ayan. Sana naintindihan niyo yung sinabi ko. Okay? Sana. Now, let me just go through the last part, which would be your next steps. Ano ba yung gagawin nyo after this? Kasi, so, marunong na kami niyan. So, ang dapat nyong gawin talaga, di ba I told you, I'm attending this because blank. Meron kayong gustong gawin. If there is no solid thing that you want to do, let me just recommend this stuff to you. So the next step you need to do is to admit to yourself na, and actually to the people around you, that you're learning marketing. Yun na. Aminin nyo na that you're learning marketing. Huwag nyo na pagtatago. Kasi the earlier you admit it to your public network, the better. Kung hinusgad kayo ng mga tao, walang hiya ka, nag-aaral ka ng marketing, all that weird stuff, tanggapin nyo na. If you're hiding this, can't really help you because you need to publicly show this. You need to publicly show what you're doing. So, what you're going to do for yourself, okay, is to start doing what I just did, to analyze a business, use common sense, invite your friends to analyze with you, and submit to Jomar what you just did. But you're not just going to submit to me, you're going to submit it to businesses. Pili ka ng business, and na hindi mo kilala, sana hindi mo kilala. Kasi kung kilala mo, babaliwalain ka siguro. So try natin ganito, ha? Pumili ka ng business na makakilala mo. Meron kang sigurong kilalang business owner. Kung meron man, pakisulat sa chatroom. Kung wala, pipili ka ng industriya. Tapos, you do the analysis as I did, before and after. Okay? Do the analysis. And then start making Facebook posts. Poster, syempre. Pero kung hindi mo kaya magawa ng poster, gawin mo text. What kind of messages should they create? Hindi mind map, ha? Dapat yung actual na status update na pwedeng gamitin ng business na yon. So you should come up with at least 30 different status updates for that business. Ay, hindi naman 30. No, 30 ganun. 30 status updates for that business. And you're gonna use that para ibigay do sa mga ganong klaseng businesses. You're not going to do it to one business, you got multiple businesses around the world. You're going to send your analysis updates. Kung gagawa ka ng poster, gawa ka lang ng isa. Pero majority, you're gonna send the status updates na 30. Text lang. Okay? To those kinds of businesses. And kung ano ito, it's an assignment from me that i-recommend na yan ipapadala. Yan yung gagamitin yung status updates for your business. So that's your concrete step. You're going to come up with 30, kuha na. You're gonna analyze the before and after. Simple enough, okay? And then you're going to send it to around 50 to 100 companies. Yun lang yung analysis nyo. Ay, hindi mo sasend yung analysis. Send the 30 status updates. Ito lang kayo status updates based on yung analysis. And send it to 50 to 100 companies. So that's your next step. Looks like a assignment for a seminar, no? Yeah, it is. It is. Maya mo, mag-create ako ng seminar for this. Pero this is my assignment for you guys. I'm pretty sure only 20% will actually do something about this. But that's life. But for those who are listening and you found the value, you will do this. You will do this because it will help you magiging believe sa sarili mo. Once these companies start telling you, hey, can I hire you? How did you do this? Mga ganyan. Yeah, but in this, Divine, ikaw bahala. Divine, ikaw bahala. Now, if you do this, tataas confidence mo. If you do this for your business, tataas ang inquiries mo, tataas ang traffic mo, magiging kang popular. And this is not a overnight thing, obviously. You need to do it regularly. You need to devote months and years to do this para mag-grow yung business popularity mo. Pero you're gonna stand out. That's what will happen to your business. Your business will stand out if you do it this way. Now, if you have a business, this is not your next step. The next step for people who has businesses is .com. If you have it, and some people say they have a business, pero actually wala naman silang ka-budget. So I'm not talking to those kinds of people. If you don't have an education budget, you don't have a marketing budget, you don't have a business. You have a hobby. Okay? If you have a business and an education budget and a marketing budget, I invite you to take a look at msformula.com. This is where I teach all of this stuff. Okay? This is where I teach. Yung tinuro ko sa inyo, a lot more in the msformula.com. And if you are dreaming of getting an online business, I'm inviting you to go check out my and this is where you will learn how to run an online business kahit na wala ka pang produkto. Okay? jhilar.com/online mentoring tree. I'm also going to teach in depth this stuff there. Yeah. In online mentoring club in more detail. So tanong ni Divine, you're going to send 30 status updates to that industry. No, you're not going to put it in their fan page. They're going to find an email address to send it to. And you're not going to create 30 posters. Though, pwede naman, pero OA yun. You're going to create at least 1 poster or 3 posters, tapos padalan mo sila ng status updates. Padalan mo sila ng status updates in text form. Huwag kang gumawa ng 30 posters, pinagod mo yung sarili mo. Unless gusto mo talaga silang wow! Yeah, if you want them to be wowed, and I do recommend that you wow them, go ahead, gumawa ka ng 30 status updates. Pwede naman gawin yun sa Recite This eh. Pero, ang gawin mo, ipakita mo sa kanila by creating the status updates na naiintindihan mo yung before nila. Yun. Yung before pa lang naman, hindi pa naman nila alam yung after. Tinuro ko sa inyo yung after, di ba? Hindi nyo man papakita yung after. Not yet. Papakita nyo lang yung mga status updates. So that you can use this to increase your confidence, and you can use this to impress entrepreneurs around the world na marunong ka. Naiintindihan mo yung business nila and the point of view of what to put in their Facebook, what to put in their social media para maka-attract ng more clients. Ayun. So yan. So my recap ko, yung 3 invitations ko, your next step, gawin nyo. Go after an industry, analyze the before and the after, send 30 status updates, and send it to 50 to 100 companies in that industry. Iba-iba, magkakalaban sila. Halimbawa, lahat ng donut shop sa mundo, padalhan mo, kanyan. So, padala mo lang. Sabihin mo sa kanya, sabihin mo sa kanya, I'm a virtual assistant, I can do your Facebook for you, and stuff like that. Okay? But I'm gumawa ng poster, sinulad ko sa inyo. Recite this PowerPoint PicMonkey. That's how you make posters. But the point here is not to make posters. The point here is to create the status updates first by doing the analysis of the before. Yung sa after, later na yun. Okay, and recapping, if you have an existing business, do check out msformula.com. If you're interested and serious ka, you can afford the MS Formula monthly, then go set up a one-on-one with me for free. Pwede tayo mag-one-on-one sa Fort or sa Global City if you're interested in the MS Formula para makapag-consult ka. And if you don't have a business yet, understand that I do have a mentoring program completely online. It's called the Online Mentoring Club. And that's the link there. Okay? Where we can dish out all the other details that you need to run an online business. Ayan, tapos na po ako, super overtime na po. Thank you so much for attending, and we do hope you attend. Again, moving forward, we're gonna have a big event, 2-day event in October first week of October, pakibook na yung inyong mga schedule. Let me just look for the date. Hindi ko patandaan yung dates. The October is October 3 and 4. That's a Friday, Saturday. So that's our learning events for you guys. Next event. We also have the Christmas party, which is the end of November, November 28 and 29. Pwede ba yun? Malapit sa ano? November 30th. I hope so. November 28 and this is the VA Summit. It's more of a party and in an event na maraming lessons. The VA Summit, ang speaker dyan is virtual assistants. Ito ang speaker sa October event. That's a learning event. Saka si Jay McLean. July will be teaching you a lot of stuff that we haven't heard before. Mostly about LinkedIn. Because I've never taught LinkedIn before. So our next events, October 3 and 4 and November 28 to 29, both two-day events. This is for VAs. Both are for VAs, but in the VA Summit, you get to hear virtual assistants. In the October event, that is, wala pang pangalan yan. You're gonna learn a lot of skills and mindsets from two online marketers. Ako at si Jay McLean. Please book nyo na yan. I-reserve nyo na yan, dates na yan. We'll be starting early bird soon for these events. Okay? Yung VI Summit, magdadala kang regalo kasi yan po ay Christmas party natin. That's immediately 1 week after the Kerygma conference, which is ours. Yeah. This is our next live event. I will not have any more cash flow games. This is the next live event. The next thing that you can avail of is the mindset webinars coming in this next week sa July. Okay, kailan ba yung mindset webinar? So, paka-remind nga ako. It's July 5, no? Mindset webinars. So the mindset webinar, that's a paid webinar that you learn to have a marketing mindset. So para saan yun? Ang marketing mindset ay isang bagay na ginagamit para ma-analyze yung ginawa ko kanina. How do you do that? How are you able to figure out yung ganung klaseng analysis? Remember, walang kateki-teki yung ginawa ko. Kaya-kaya nyo gawin. You do that because you have a marketing mindset. Para yun, if you have a marketing mindset, you can create something like that. You can create na yun. So the mindset webinars, it's gonna be this Saturday evening. And anong link doon ulit? Can you give me the link? Because I don't remember the link for the mindset webinars. If you're interested to find out how to do that, ano yung pinanggalingan ng concepts na yan? Diba? This Saturday na yan at 8 p.m. Hindi ko matandaan. Let me look for the link. Habang naghahantay ako ng link, hanap nyo, magtanong kayo, ha? Then we can go na. 11 eh. Where is the link to my mindset webinars? I changed the date sa mindset webinars. It's July 5 and August 2 na. So actually 1 month ang dates na yun. jhilary.com/mindsetwebinars. So the first webinar is this Saturday, And the second one is August, when is it? Di pa natin na-announce siya na August 2. The first one is this Saturday, it's July 5, and then the next one is August 2. So, yan. So, dalawa yan. You can just join. Go to jhilario.com/mindset webinars. This is the single most critical thing you need to have para you can at least work, work like that. Lenny Beth, if you are in VA 101, you don't need a resume. Okay? 9 o'clock pala. 9 o'clock. Do not need a resume. You are thinking really low if you look for a resume. I will not guide you in making a resume because you do not need a resume pag ikaw ay nasa VA 101. Kung gusto mo mababang income, low income, kuha ka resume. Kunin mo yung VA 2013 na na seminar. Pero I don't encourage you to earn low. Nasa VA 101 ka na eh. Sundin mo na lang yung instructions sa VA 101. Pag nahihirapan sa VA 101, kunin mo yung high confidence, high income na mentoring. That's optional if you are nahihirapan sa VA 101. Okay, Docs. 9 p.m. po, 9 p.m. So, let me just clarify. The Mindset Webinars is an event that helps you obtain a marketing mindset. That is the kind of thinking that allows you to become a successful entrepreneur. Hindi lang successful person, specifically successful entrepreneur. Iba ang success mindset, iba ang marketing mindset. Magkaiba. Okay? So, yan. So, yung follow-up na webinar for 101 is July 2. Yeah, sure. July 2. Sabi mo eh. Hindi ko tanda eh. Basta in-announce namin yon. Yeah, you can download there's a downloadable version for the October events. All the events we have are downloadable versions. So you can avail of that agad. I'm still finalizing kung what we're going to do pag nag-early bird kayo for October, what we're going to do in August, September, and July. Kasi I want to be able to do something with you if you get to the early bird. Para hindi lang natutulog lang yung pera nyo. Okay, pumili kayo, early bird, just wala. I want you to do something while you got the early bird. Diba maganda yun? So I'm just finalizing that para clear. Ano ang beginner rate sa marketing strategies? I don't understand the question. Please clarify. What do you mean by beginner rate? Ruby kasi sa mind ko, ayokong tanggapin yung statement mo na beginner ka. Beginner ka. Ayokong tanggapin na when you start off as I'm discussing na yung questions sa VA 101. VA 101 is my content marketing seminar. Teaches you how to become a virtual assistant na content marketing strategist ang tawag. However, some people approach it as, wala pa akong alam eh, tapos ginawa ko yan. Tapos ang tingin nila sa sarili nila, beginner. Hindi pwede eh. If you study VA 101, ang tingin sa'yo ng kliyente, hindi ka beginner. Kahit na ang tingin mo sa sarili mo, beginner ka. Kasi medyo in-depth yung gagawin mong study sa business niya. So, ang tingin sa'yo, expert, hindi beginner. Kahit na ayaw mong maniwala sa akin na ang tingin sa'yo, expert, yun ang tingin sa'yo. So, pag nagsingil ka sa kanya, dapat willing kang tumanggap ng mataas. Kasi nga hindi nga beginner ang tingin sa'yo, expert. Ulit-ulit na ako So ayoko sagutin magkano yung rate. 30,000 pesos na lang. Yun ang bibigay ko sa yung rate kung okay lang tanggapin mo yung 30,000 pesos a month. Full-time. Pag hindi ka full-time, syempre lower. Pero pwede mo nang i-charge muna yon. I-divide mo na lang yun by the number of hours and you got it. That's it. That's the rate you can charge. Sana matanggap mo yun na 30,000. Divide mo na lang yan by hours. Ako na lang magdi-divide. Baka mga around 200 pesos an hour. Mga ganun. Siguro okay na siguro sa iyo. 200 pesos an hour. Yan, convert mo. Sige, convert ko to dollars. Grabe talaga. Ang baba ng $5 an hour. Mababa pa yun, $5 an hour. $5 an hour. Is there a limit to providing services as a VA? Wala. Ang limit, yung limit mo. Like, ayaw mo magtrabaho ng gabi. Yun ang limit mo. Pero kung gusto mo mag-serve as a VA to somebody in Australia, you're in Saudi Arabia, it doesn't matter. As long as ma-access nyo isa't isa sa internet. And language is also a limit. Hindi ka marunong mag-Chinese, you cannot work for a client who speaks Chinese. Dapat pareho kayo nagkakaintindihan ng language. Yun lang yung mga limits, mga obvious stuff. Pero hindi totoo na Australian-based ka, you can only work with Australian companies. That's weird. Because I have a VA in Malaysia, right? Ako, Filipino, may VA ako sa Malaysia. And several times this month, I have 2 VAs in Singapore. I mean, does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Location is, natanggal na yung location dahil sa internet eh. So, wag masyadong kung mag-isip na parang hindi nag-i-exist si internet. Kung may internet, magkakaabutan kayo eh. So what kung accented ka magsalita? Most of the time, hindi naman kayo nag-uusap ng verbal eh. Nag-type lang kayo eh. So pwede. So you should embrace that. Pwede yun. O si Chris, $22 an hour. Strategist daw, $22 an hour. That is kung tatanggapin mo. Hindi ka naman required na tanggapin yon. Hindi mo matanggap, hindi. Pero the reason why we teach you all these new stuff is because gusto kong tanggapin ninyo na pwede yung ganung rate. Lalo kung foreigners ko po. Kayang-kaya naman nilang bayaran yun. Unless ang kausap mo cheap, wala namang pera na foreigner. Yun. Yung kino-quote ko sa inyong amount, binabayad ko yan sa VA, hindi pa yan strategist. What more, di ba? So, yon. Taas ng rate nyo, $22 an hour. Pero okay yun. Minimum sa Amerika yan, $22 an hour. So dapat, kung ma-embrace mo yung $22 an hour, embracein mo na. Yan ang minimum sa Amerika eh. Okay. Since nagkasabihan na rin dyan, yan. Can a VA outside the Philippines outsource VA from the Philippines? Siyempre. Can they reach each other by internet? Yun ang tanong. Yes? Pwede. Can they not reach each other by internet? No? Hindi pwede. Ganun lang. Kaya din makakasagot sa tanong. Okay, finally, since you guys are asking it, I'll just clarify stuff. What is VA 101? VA 101 is where I teach assistance, yung pinag-uusapan $30,000, $20 a month. Here it is. This is the downloadable seminar for that. VA 101 download. That's where I teach that concept. And yung mga nahihirapan sa VA 101, gusto nila ng kick, kick as in sipa, para kung what happens after that. You need to download first the 101 before you join this. Join high confidence. Sorry. Yeah, that's the menu that comes after VA 101. So you download it first and then you can join. High income ata to. Tinangan natin. High income ata. So, yeah, that's it. Those are the websites to visit for those curious. Ano may pinag-uusapan? Hindi. Wala, ayaw. Okay, tama ako. Join high income nga. Okay, so those are the websites. And then I will say good night. Thank you so much for listening to me, Juana Iwan. We'll see you next week for our new webinar. Not sure what topic yet. I'll tell you in an email. But to access the replay, just hit the same website where you registered, enter your details again, and you'll see the replay immediately. Okay? Thank you so much. God bless, and promise something. Don't just learn, apply. And I gave you a assignment. Oh, by the way, since I gave you an assignment, I'll give you a deadline. Your deadline is a month from now. So that's July 30. So July 30, dapat nakapagpadala na kayo ng mga status updates to at least 50 to 100 companies. July 30 is your deadline, and then do report to us what you did when you listen to that. Replay will be up for this webinar. I'm not sure how long we will keep the replay up, so access nyo na lang agad. Okay, thank you so much for joining. I'll leave you with in the capable hands of Nikki if you have any more questions, but I am going to sign off now. God bless. Live a marvelous life.